kills a lot faster because Rek'Sai R and Vi R and Aurora R and Ziggs R, they all come colliding together at once and the Lucian just dies.
Rhea might be Fury.
Yeah.
Dragon's going to get taken by top esports most likely. I mean, where is Wei? Could go for the steal, doesn't get in time.
Satchel was decent. Wei now going to get jumped on with the call of the pack and the Hung's pursuit. Wei going to flash over the wall. Hung now in danger as he gets caught in the back of the pit and goes down. Void Assault potentially available as they go in with the cease and desist, and a bomb comes on through. Picks off the Neferi. They will lose the Aurora, who got stunned up in place. Makes that the 1-for-2 right now in favor of IG. 369 potentially in a dangerous spot. Worth noting, by the way, the Shy still shoved 20 CS discrepancies happening in either solo lane, but Shy, speaking of, actually... speaking of mechanical misplays, that was a bit unfortunate. Mid lane, going to jump onto Gala, who flashes away. The Hound's Pursuit comes on through the Redemption for additional damage even, and they blow up the Ziggs.
Gala just...
Yeah, a couple grubs on top of the Rek'Sai with the Titanic Hydra shove. This Rek'Sai is a split push win condition. They tried it last game with the Camille and never actually got to play around the side lane and never really managed to pull off the Camille Galio combo. Because actually, the Shy really struggled to find a hook shot. Is he on as it goes? Gala's now potentially in danger. Fisher comes on down. Gala about to be jumped on himself. Eviscerate forwards. Good Satchel to interrupt the attempted engage. Cream is left in a 1v2. Flashes out. Solar Flare. Void Assault. And they manage to pick off the Victor. Under the turret goes Kanavi, but now he's split off. And Gala's survived the engage. Mako survives the hill for a second or two longer, but Jackie Love, with the Vigilance passive, manages to pick up one. The Shy trapped in a 1v3. Buying some time, but where does he go? Decimating smash. Kanavi should be able to eviscerate over the wall and keep himself safe. And Top Esports managed to pick up 2.
Top Esports winning out on the extended engagement again. Gala picked off, not picked off, but
forced out of the
kind
play,
of forced out of the play early. Does a good job to survive versus Kanavi.
And really, really well. Again, there's so much like who maybe kind of does. Maybe a set might, but then they tend to go Overlord's Bloodmail third to really get
if they're
the
going
HP
to do that.
scaling.
Yeah, if they're going to build something like that, that'll be the way. The Shy takes down another round of the turret. It's
with the Tremor Sense to spot out Top Esports.
Smite fight in the pit. How much is this going to lead to? Kanavi jumps out. Can he get in time?
Hound's Pursuit available can make this one interesting. Well secured by Wei. Smites it well. Mako caught in the Chaos Storm though. Make that the Hex Tech Storm as he tries to get himself in a bit of danger. Mako going low, not quite down. Good between worlds. Void Assault to the backside on top of 369. Glacial Fissure comes across. It's a 1-for-1 right now. Mako trading out with Kanavi. Wei gets across the wall. Gala and Rookie backing away. They've already lost the Shy though. Jackie flashing forwards. Vigilance passive and a decimating smash brings down the Bunny.
Oh, that was just back of a 5-game finals where they realistically could have been grand finals champions. They realistically could have been there. IG, they're not too far behind in terms of gold. Cream does have a teleport. You might look to take down this top turret and then teleport in. IG, they're choosing their battleground around the Atakan, trying their luck again.
They are. We'll go again. The gold still within touching distance, 1,000 so towards Top Esports. Remember, Jackie blew his flash in that last play. That might make things a bit trickier for that very fed Lucian to get value.
Here comes the Victor. Low health on the Atakan. Are we smite fighting?
Pull the pack down. 369 goes Jumpy, gets hit on the wall. The culling comes on down. Flash away from Mako. But it means the Atakan in possession of Top Esports in terms of control. The Shy! The Shy on the backside. Jumps on the Jackie Love. They take the Atakan as well. Blown up the Lucian. Wonderful play from Invictus game right now. Kanavi trying to heal up the backside. Goals the pack. But unfortunately, it's only to his own funeral. Stun up another. They'll try and keep down the Hung, and he dies as well. 369 is a bit of a menace as Gala trapped under this turret. Throws down his Satchel, gets on the other side of the turret. The weirding comes on through. Bombs get thrown out.
You've got to be careful around that Rek'Sai. The tunnel showing up quite late visually. And both solo laners this time get onto the Lucian.
Part of it as well as just off the bottom of the screen wasn't shown by the observers. Rookie was threatening Jackie Love. He couldn't walk down the lane or away from the wall because Jackie was threatening with flash, with ult, with weirding.
So can Top Esports get themselves the front to back they need rather than making it about the Aurora, Rek'Sai opening up other angles of attack.
And the Aurora's now got 2 items, Spellslinger's Shoes, alongside the Bloodlet's Curse, a lot of pen, a lot of burn. That's a nice build for that Aurora now. You've got the Randuin's redemption for the side of Rek'Sai, so increasingly hard for Jackie to just run down with the threat. Flash now back up on Jackie Love. Kanavi doesn't have the call of the pack, gets absolutely eviscerated. Mega Inferno Bomb. Jackie down to 20% HP as well as the Shy in danger, but gets outside of the Arcane Storm, and they blow up too.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Gala just dumps out the damage as Wei pins down the jungle support into the same bit of CC. The Ziggs pops off. Gala was so good at this champion in years gone by. Baron now on the table. How much can IG do about this? The Shy is back to full HP because of course he is. He's a Rek'Sai. And can he get onto the backline? Has Flash available?
He does. 10,000 HP, tanking it well enough. Again, IG, not the fastest, but it is healthy. TP's flying.
369 trying to hold the door shut. Mako will be spotted on the flank. Trying to get onto Gala. Good satchel, though.
369 gets chunked by the Shy, who does quite a lot of damage. That's a knockable Rookie, who goes across the veil, trapped in the back of the pit. They lose the Aurora. Jackie gets flash on Burrow, though. Needs to not die. Gets the Brawn passive. Sliding away with the Relentless Pursuit, but the Solar Flare catches him. The Shy finally dies. Unending Despair is not enough healing. The 369 goes down into the zombie form, but they still lose 2. Makes it the 3 for 2, I want to say, in favor of top
We'll
Esports.
call it that for now. Kanavi does have ult. Could jump onto Gala if he wanted to.
Ow.
He might just look for it. Mako will stop his recall. Redemption coming in. Get damage onto Mako. And top East. But realistically, you're fighting with a member down, which you should never be in that situation. Rookie, bad mistake from him.
Picture in picture, though. Jackie burned both summoners, and we're going to live again. And that could prove deadly here, because in the end, they still end up only going 2 for 3 and get a much better summoner trade to IG.
The Shy doesn't have flash this time, jumping forwards again. He's alone a little bit, but dodges the knockup.
Remember, Jackie, no flash, no cleanse himself, and that means he's in so much danger. Between World catches nearly the entire team. Jackie has to back away, but they blow up way. Mako surviving, Zenith playing to the other side as Rookie blows up the Brawl. Jackie Love, Void Assaulted, goes down the solo lanes, win the 2v4. Kanavi in danger in the 1v2. He goes down. Rookie hops across the veil. Redemption keeps Cream up top. 369 running up the bunny rabbit, but the Shy and Gala jumping at Cream. The minefield keeps Cream trapped and dead. That'll be soul point for IG.
A messy fight works out in favor of IG as the Shy once again finds his man. Most of these fights are being determined by, can the Rek'Sai kill the carries? And in this fight, yes, it can. Dragon will go over. Shy's a jungler as well, wouldn't you know it? Takes down the Dragon with a
Dig it.
One of the best uses of Welcome to the Jungle I have ever heard in my whole life. Now, we have 3 Dragons for IG now. Soul point. Baron's on the table. Can IG finish off this game from a lead way on the flank?
Jackie's in danger. He's backing towards them. Flash Q. Mega Inferno Bomb, and Jackie Love is dust. A handful of it. TS Elliott rotating about the wasteland as top Esports look at the spot where their AD carry used to exist.
Dust blown into the wind. Jackie Love, he left IG. IG come to collect. Baron now the prize. Can top Esports find a way to look for a steal or a fight?
The burn set up onto Hung and Cream, doing their best to stay safe and alive. 5v4. 369 satchel back into the team. The Shy with a double knockup. 369 trying to buy space and time, but Rookie can look to go between worlds at some point. So very soon, as he keeps throwing out some twofold Hexa weirdings, Cream gets burned out. Gala gets one. Rookie another. The call of the pack. But again, you're being impounded. The Shy with another double on Burrow, and he leaves a nice 6-foot hole to put top Esports into.
Rek'Sai wrecks top Esports. The Shy feeling bold, and top Esports, I don't even think they'll be able to flip over the Baron. IG might just look at the base.
And for once, Kanavi's getting gapped. He's 1 and 6, and on the other side, Way is 6, 3 and 10. A monster Vi game, and IG managed to claw back 1. Reverse sweep possible. Top Esports no longer undefeated.
Invictus Gaming finding their feet on the warpath. This will not be a sweep. Top Esports will have to play another one. It could have been easy. Not here, though. IG will bring us to 2 and 1.
Well. What a weird old game. It takes...